Hi everyone, it's Sue here from Scrappy Doo Sue. Today I've come on to show you the finished half spine journal that I've been working on. There's been a bit of a hiatus gap of 2 weeks because I've been away on holiday and I'm back now. So I did have this kind of finished just before I went away, but ran out of time to actually do a flip through. So you'll see there's 1 or 2 videos showing you how I made it in the playlist on my channel, but I did a lot of I had made some of the ephemera in the YouTube videos, but I had some in my stash already made from previous things. So we all have a stash of made things, I think, that we can draw on as and when we need to. So let's get started. Don't want to be too long, so I've used a nice kind of linen ribbon to wrap round it. We've got some crochet cotton and some lovely trim that I bought on a Facebook site from a lady called Natasha. I forget her name, but I can link the site below. As you know, it's a half spine journal, and I followed a tutorial by Treasure Books, and so we've got all the beading here to accentuate the signatures. There are 3 signatures in here, okay, and it was made with cereal packet, believe it or not, but it's very, very tough. So on the front I've cut out the robin from the Tim Holtz paper pack, the wallflower pack. We've got some corners on the front and on the back. There's a little pocket on the back with a little card in, again from the Tim Holtz pack. This paper is from the 128 page scrapbook pad called, do you know, it's gone completely out of my head what it's called, but I mentioned it so many times. But it's one of the sheets from there. I may think about it as I go along. So I've put on the front, collect beautiful moments, and there's lots of different trims and embellishments in the back here. There's some more of this lovely, I think it's kind of a cheeseclothy sort of material behind, and I collaged the background. In the front we have a short pocket, and I made a homemade envelope kind of set up, and I put a little gusset in the side of the envelope, and inside is just a piece of coffee dyed paper. So, and that again is another piece from that heirloom stack. It came to me, heirloom stack. You've heard me mention it. So it's lots of papers and some little bits of embellishments on the pages. I didn't want to cover them all up because I love the paper. And I put a tab on the first signature. We've got here, we've got a belly band I've made by layering up some scraps from the pad. Here's a nice little card. I haven't put anything on the back because I think that could be written on quite easily. Turn it over. We've got some lace trims. I will trim these off at the end, and again I've left some of the pages because I think they speak for themselves. These are just some parchment paper that you can buy on Amazon. It's on a digitalized pack for writing on. In here I've got a little notebook that I made out of a scrap. Oh, it's a little double notepad. So there we have scraps of coffee dyed paper in a little double notepad tied up with string like that. That goes into a little side pocket. Then I've put some embellishments here and there. It's already a bit of a crocodile mouth, so I didn't want to make it any worse than it already is. Here we've got another little notepad here that I made into a little flip there like that. Just some ordinary card which I stenciled around and trimmed the edges. There's some washi to cover that brad here. Got some more of the trim that's on the front here. And here is another little notepad. There's plenty of writing space. In here is a nice little notepad and a little side pocket that you can tuck all sorts of secret things into. And I put one of those in every signature, and it's tied around with some sari. Then I've got some plain craft paper which I've stenciled again, and I've done a little sort of collage embellishment on that side. Here I've just put some lace trim and little word hope. Left that blank. I like to leave some blank pages because I think the person who has this may want to actually add their own ephemera in. So there's a little card stenciled on the back. And then I made this sort of strange flip out that I added in afterwards. So this is added in because I've stuck it in, kind of thing. Yeah, stuck it to that other side of this. So this is the center of the signature. Here we've got a little belly band with a tag I've made in a previous video when I did tags and made them, decorated them with washi tape. And then in the middle I made my own slot pocket. I was quite pleased. I've made that myself, cut it with a knife. So we've got some slots in here and a tag to go in the back. Double side pocket here with a little piece out of one of Tim Holt's ephemera packs. And I made a little card myself. Again, that doesn't need anything because it's already got you know, an area to be journaled on. That needs inking round. Actually, I'll do that afterwards. So that just then goes under there like that. And then here I made these pieces in a previous video. You'll see one that I followed Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, and I made that one into a belly band. Thought it went very nicely, the colours. And again, there's a little envelope here. Nothing in that at the moment because I'm leaving things for people to be able to put, or the person who has this to put their own secret things in. And that's craft paper that's again has been stenciled. Another piece of that trim that was also from Natasha. This says Robin. This is actually the page that I cut the robin from on the front, or a similar page. So I did some stamping on some coffee dyed paper, and I just tore around the little labels and made my own, stenciled this side and punched out a nice little edge there. Those punches I find a bit difficult to use. I'm not very good with them. And there's a pretty piece of paper. So whoever has this can actually add in pockets and things if they want to. There's another side pocket with another stenciled piece there. So beautiful pieces, beautiful pages. Here's a double tag I made. This is quite firm, so this could be used as a little writing board, and that goes in there like that. What did we make on here? So here we've used this as a flip, this little envelope. This is the second signature, and there's another little tab there, and I've just done a scrappy-do little piece that goes in there like that. Put a butterfly and some gauze on there. And in this envelope we have actually got a little card that again I've stenciled on the back here, so that's just stuck there for a flip. I've used some doily pieces just as an embellishment on the page rather than more stenciling, and another one on that side. And this one's got some nice lemon lace on, which I thought went very well with this. This is one of I think this is from a lady called, this is a digital from Etsy from a lady called love junk journals or something like that. I can't remember. Steph, is it? Anyway, I cut those inches out, stuck one on there, made a little card there, and a little side pocket out of another card, more stenciled page, more collaged page, another bit of that trim, just something. This one, this is actually a piece that was sent to me. I won it. I did win it for a giveaway that the lovely Dee at Dee's Crafty Place did a long time ago, and I actually won, and this was one of the items she'd made, and I love it, and I think it goes lovely in here. She's very talented, and this fitted on just with one of my paper clips that I made from the washi, little banner paper clip, and there's a little banner on the back, and then I put a piece of vellum on here, and I'd already stenciled that with some ferns. What else have we got? More lemon lace for the double in page in the middle. I'm not going to put anything on the ends of these. I'm just going to leave them for whoever has it to do that, because it's quite bulky. So again, I stenciled the back of that little card. That was a pack of cards that I think I bought from one and only order I made on one of those Chinese sites. Oh, I can't think. So this again is another sari silk closure with a nice little wallet and a little scrappy-doo notebook and another little side pocket there. I thought that looked very pretty. Yeah, not BB's Crafts. I'm not thinking of BB's Crafts. I haven't actually ever ordered anything from them yet. It's one that's overseas. There's some crochet trim, more stenciling on the back. I made a little belly band out of some circles I cut out from the paper, and there's one of Tim Holt's ephemera pieces out of the pack. I've cut that out, so that's in the paper pad, because as you know, he starts off with 12 by 12s, and they go down in size. If you get the 12 by 12 pad, then they go down in size. I think they go down to 6 by 6, then 4 by 4, and then there's always tiny bits at the end, so they're nice to use. So I've put down the garden path there, stenciling on that page, and here with butterflies. Here I've just put another of I think it's Love Junk Journals. I don't know if I've got the pages here at all. Oh no, it's Journal with Steph. So they come, I printed out all these sheets of words that I bought from her Etsy shop, and this one here, and this one, this is My Porsche Prints. So they're My Porsche Prints. She's got these little tiny little stamps, as well as some lovely garden related words. There's another one I've just sort of put on a piece of scrap called Watch It Grow. This is the third and final signature. So here we have a homemade piece, and I actually made one of those concertina pockets. So that's going to be very good for somebody to put some secret things in. There's a piece of scrap from the pad, just cut out and stuck on, and then I made a little side tuck. Oh, this could be stuck in. We're going to leave it, and when I come off camera I will sort that out. So I've put strength there and done a little sort of collage side tuck, a scrappy one. Put a number label there, some nice lace there, more stenciling on this, and on the back the final little wallet notebook, and this time I put the pocket that side, so it's a nice little scrappy-doo one, and it's lovely paper. So these are the pages at the back of the scrapbook pad that you have all those little tiny squares in. Some more plain, another bit of embellishment there with a number, and another little belly band made from the circles from scraps out of the pad. This time that one's horizontal, and I made a little kind of a pad at the back. It's like a little secret area at the back on this little journal card. So it's a journal card with journaling space, but the journaling space is more than one piece. So I thought that was quite nice. I came up with that. It's probably been done before. I haven't seen it, but everything's been done, I think. And this paper kind of speaks for itself, really. It's, again, I just put the double lace inside that middle piece, and I've made a thin little one where I have put a bit of journaling paper on the back, that tag, and that's a bit, I might change that actually. I'm not keen on that topper. So again, as I say, I've got to trim the lace, and here I've made a little matchbook. And inside you just pull it down and you've got a little journal spot again, so there's plenty of journaling space, and that just fits on there on that page with another one of my washi banners with a little word phrase that says stay creative. And on the back I've just put some upholstering fabric and a bit of that garland on there, leaf garland. Because I always think with paper clips it's nice to have something on the back and the front. More tags that I've made, which I left the back like that because I think you can journal on that quite well. And the same with that, it's not too dark. So that's a double pocket that I've made for that page. Okay, this is lovely. I love all the interest on the paper. More stenciling pages that can be journaled on or have something stuck on them, you know, photographs or something. A nice tag which I've sort of collaged on, and put a bit of journaling space on the back, so I felt that was a bit busy for journaling on. And I made a little belly band out of scraps and some of the Tim Holtz linen tape. Now, it's the first time I've ever used this linen tape. It's lovely, but you have to be careful when you peel the back off, because this linen or whatever material it's made from stretches, and if you're not careful when you put it down, it's all kind of wiggly. And we have some more embellishment there and some stenciling there, little side pocket, another one of those cards they're stenciled on, and a side tuck here that I've made. And then I made this as well, and this, you just undo this with this lovely wool and open it out, and it's an actual concertina wallet again, this time made from a paper bag. So I made those in a previous video when I said to you that I'd never made a concertina wallet, and I tried two different versions, one with book page and this one, which was the previous one I showed you in here, and then this one with a paper bag. I think they're both quite as good as each other, actually. And then we turn that over. So last page it says create, and then we've got this last little pocket that I've embellished with some brads and a little piece on top, and made another journal card like so. And there it is. And on the back we've got this, as I say, this little pocket that I made out of the paper, and I've mirrored all of the embellishments as I have on the front. And then I've layered this up with, I cut out these eggs from the paper and added them onto this cheesecloth at the back. And I thought that was it. So the National Gallery in Dublin, whilst we were on holiday, managed to get my husband in there because he's not keen on too much history and education and well, it's not that he's not interested in education, he'll avoid a museum if he can, let's put it that way. And it's free to go in, and it's just, you know, like the National Gallery in London really, but it's got some beautiful galleries of paintings. Also there was some famous, you know, more famous to us, I suppose, the ones that you kind of know, like Monet and Renoir and Picasso and people like that. They had a one gallery with a few on loan pictures, so it was quite nice to see some of the, you know, really more famous ones. I mean, there were some artists in the galleries who were from all over really, and a lot of UK ones too, but it was lovely. Anyway, I'm waffling on again as usual. You know what I'm like. So I will take my leave, go and see what I'm going to do for dinner tonight. I think we may be cooking some chicken. And I will say goodbye. I just thought you'd like to see that little flip through. And I will see you again and speak to you soon. Bye-bye.